Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over. We have some pretty big Nintendo updates, we have some new events that have been announced, we also have some pretty interesting potential gameplay rumors to go over for Pokémon Legends Z-A. There's a lot of things to take a look at, so if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's go over the latest Nintendo updates. We have Go Nintendo tweet here posting saying Nintendo joins the list of exhibitors at PAX West 2024. So the Big N is back again. So PAX West 2024 organizers Reed Pop and Penny Arcade reveal additional exhibitors for the 20th anniversary of the West Coast's most attended gaming event, taking place Friday, the 30th of August through to Monday, the 2nd of September at the Seattle Convention Center. So Nintendo joins previously announced AAA exhibitors Bandai Namco, Final Fantasy, and Larian Studios, as well as indie publishers including Finji, I don't know how to pronounce that one, and Serenity Forge, infilling the expo halls with exciting demos and news from fan favorite franchises as upcoming IPs. To check out the full exhibitor list, head to the PAX West website. Capcom will celebrate PAX's birthday bash in style with the North American debut of a hands-on demo for Monster Hunter Wilds. PAX West will also have the global hands-on debut of Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster and the North American hands-on debut of the newest character coming to Street Fighter VI, Terry Bogard, the first ever guest character to appear in the Street Fighter series. PAX Arena will also host a Street Fighter VI one-day exhibition tournament. And then PAX West 2024 will feature a schedule loaded with events, panels, and concerts. So I'm not really sure what Nintendo is going to be kind of, I guess, showing here or revealing here or anything. Again, it's not going to be the Nintendo Switch 2. They wouldn't drop that at PAX. That's going to be its own thing. In regards to like games and stuff coming out this year, you know, they might show a couple of things about maybe the Zelda game, maybe some Mario stuff, obviously the brothership kind of game, maybe something like that. There might be a demo for it. The festivities will kick off in spectacular fashion with a storytime opening session with Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer. Catch 4 days of live competitive gaming, yada yada yada. So yeah, just interesting to know what Nintendo is going to drop, but again, it's going to be on the 30th of August through to the 2nd of September. So like I say, if anything big kind of gets dropped, we'll obviously cover it. Doubt anything Pokemon will get thrown here because obviously Pokemon are going to be at Gamescom the week prior, I believe. So yeah, if anything, Pokemon is going to be dropped there instead of at PAX West. But anyway, thought I'd go over that. Moving on, we do have the next Classic Community Day announced for Pokemon Go. We have Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon Go Community Day Classic on August the 18th, 2024 will focus on Beldum. It runs from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time, so a very, very good Classic Community Day, 100%. This is kind of the event updates and the event bonuses and stuff that you're going to be seeing with it. So trainers were excited to announce that Beldum, the Iron Ball Pokemon, will be featured during August Community Day Classic. So it's obviously Sunday, the 18th of August, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. 18th of August as well is, yeah, that is next weekend, so obviously that is around Worlds, so it's going to be interesting when, if like any sort of Beldum thing happens at Worlds. But it says featured attack, so obviously evolve Metang, should I say, and you'll get Meteor Mash. The Community Classic Special Research, obviously for $1, you get more encounters, stuff like that, as always. These are the actual event bonuses that people are bothered about, though. So you get a quarter hatch distance when eggs are placed into incubators during the event. Learn modules activated during the event will last for 3 hours. Incense, excluding Daily Adventure Incense, activated during the event will last for 3 hours. And obviously taking a few snapshots during Community Day for a surprise. There's also field research, Pokestop showcases, event bundles, everything like that. So, yeah, I mean, not the craziest kind of bonuses. Quarter hatch distance is pretty cool, but it's nothing like triple XP or triple Stardust or anything. But Beldum is a decent Pokemon, and obviously you want to get a decent one for when Mega Metagross gets dropped into the game. And then carrying on with the Community Day, I guess, information, they have also dropped a few more dates to kind of pin down if you are a Pokemon Go player. So mark your calendars, trainers, the coming season's Pokemon Go Community Day dates are here. So we have Saturday, the 14th of September, 2024. We have Saturday, the 5th of October, 2024. We also have Sunday, November the 10th, 2024. So those are the next 3 community days after August. Obviously, we have Beldum coming up. We've got Poplio coming up. And then it's these 3 days there. So those are all the events, Nintendo stuff that I wanted to go over today. Now, next up, we have an interesting kind kind of rumor to go over regarding a new gameplay kind of image for Pokemon Legends Z-A. Of course, this was posted on 4chan, so as always, take it with a massive grain of salt. It was posted on the 29th of July, so what, like a week or so ago now. And this is the only image they really dropped. It seems to be the starters of Pokemon Legends Z-A, so Snivy, Totodile, and Litten. Again, I don't think these will be the starters. If anything, I think it'll be Snivy, Piplup, and Litten, or Snivy, Piplup, and maybe Scorbunny, or just the Generation 6 starters. I don't really know what Totodile is doing here. I don't think it has that many French connotations. Not even that they need French connotations. They could just do the Gen 2, 5, 7 kind of theme again. You know, they did that at Pokemon Arceus, Pokemon Legends Arceus with Cyndaquil, Oshawott, and Rowlet, so that might be why Totodile is in this. We don't know. There's not really any kind of pattern to follow because we've only had one game. We've only had one Legends game before, so we don't know if it's going to be set in the past again. We don't know if it's going to follow the same 257 theme for starters. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Snivy, Totodile, and Litten, seemingly in some sort of editing software here. They've kind of blurred out the time and the date and everything. Again, this would be the editing software that they're kind of making the trailer in. I don't know how this person would be able to take a screenshot of the trailer, though. And also, how is it this blurry? They're clearly working on the trailer to get this kind of access. So why would they, like, you'd think they'd be able to kind of hold their hand still for a second and take a better picture. But yeah, Snivy, Totodile, and Litten are here. And then they also accompany this with a rumor as well in regards to the image. So, as I say, take it with a grain of salt. But either way, this is what they're saying. So, trailer information for Pokemon Legends Z-A. So, they start by saying, "Hello bros, I work internationally. I'm not always tasked with videos, and this is the best I've got before. I told some friends at dinner after drinks, they convinced me to share it with the bros out there." So just the dumbest way to start a rumor. This guy got a little bit tipsy, and so he leaked this massive information. It's just so stupid. So it's announced. If others announced, I don't know what. All I know is the trailer. So again, they're saying that they don't know if anything else is going to get announced. But I feel like if you're working on the trailer, nothing else is really going to... Like, what else about Legends EA is going to get announced that isn't in the trailer? They're not going to... I don't think they're going to shadow drop the release date or anything. I mean, they did do that with Legends Arceus and BDSP. They just shadow dropped the release date out of nowhere. Highly unlikely they're going to do that again. But either way, they're saying that the trailer is apparently going to be 2 minutes and 36 seconds long. The theme of Welcome to Lumiose narrator describes the game. The blueprints from the last trailer on a desk zoom to actual footage of Lumiose, so it looks like we're actually seeing gameplay this time and it's not just going to be blueprints, which again, I feel like if we got another cinematic trailer, people would absolutely be pissed, myself included. I feel like we have to have some gameplay in the next trailer. It says, your job is to reopen the city's 5 districts marked by setup of a subterranean power grid. So the 5 districts are obviously the ones that you can easily see on the map. Again, they're probably all going to be guarded by either a very strong trainer or a very strong boss battle, whether that be a rampaging Mega Pokemon or a rampaging Alpha Pokemon is yet to be seen, but that is probably going to be what we have to do. You work with 8 Quasar Corp Energy Supervisors to clear puzzles and construct the grid in the sewers. So there's some sort of power grid that we have to kind of sort out, and a part of the power grid is in the sewers that we have to kind of go and sort out. I think it would be cool if we did have like puzzles and stuff in there as well, so it's not literally just completing quests and everything. I'd like to see some actual puzzles and stuff like that. On the surface, drama brews as Zygarde has completed itself and disapproves of the urban plan. So Zygarde's, he's not happy. He's not an happy boy, and he's completed himself, and he's like, no, this urban plan's, it's not happening, boys. It's not happening. Then goes on to say, powerful Z Mega Evolutions. This is like the 5th rumor that I've seen talking about Z Mega Evolutions. Like, I don't know why they would make Mega Evolutions and then Z Mega Evolutions as well. I think it just gets a little bit too complicated. Just make normal Mega Evolutions. I don't know why Z Mega Evolutions would even need to be a thing. Fueled by Zygarde cells instead of a trainer's bond, are emerging among the new wild Pokemon of Lumiose, threatening to destroy everything you've worked for. So, I mean, that would kind of, I guess, explain why they're all rampaging and stuff, because they're not kind of fueled by the trainer's bond, which is obviously usually how Mega Evolutions work. This time, Zygarde's like, a little bit like Oprah, like, you get a Mega Evolution, you get a Mega Evolution. And they're just making all of these Pokemon Mega Evolved, and they're kind of rampaging and stuff like that. Green, red, and blue hexagons swirl around a Pokemon silhouette, but it's too fast and obscure to see who it is. Again, I feel like if it was a Pokemon silhouette, we'd be able to eventually crack down on what it is. You know, we'd be able to pause the trailer and people would find out pretty quick. I don't think they could really drop a silhouette and not really find out what the Pokemon is that, well, I'm assuming would be Mega Evolving, unless it was like a brand new Pokemon. And then goes on to say, Quasar's energy professor, Seelan, strongly resembles Shauna, senses the danger and trusts you with your partner of Snivy, Totodile, or Litten. This doesn't sound like a trailer at all. Like, when you're talking about gameplay trailers, you're like, oh, you might see some character customization, you might see some Pokemon kind of running around, you might see this, you might see this. This is literally just dropping like fanfics and just like what the story is about, and I don't think you really necessarily get that in the majority of Pokemon trailers, really. But either way, that's when you get your starters, because the professor or whatever is sensing it. Then it says, dramatic and ominous music concludes the trailer, focusing on Prism Tower from a bug's eye view. That's supposed to be a bird's eye view, obviously. The narrator says a powerful trainer and Pokemon's bond is the only thing that can save Lumiose City and potentially the whole world. This just completely goes against what we already know about Legends Z-A, where we're redeveloping the plan. Like, this is just completely the opposite of what the original trailer was talking about. It then goes on to say, the screen cuts to black as a creepy, unidentified cry plays. Sounds like it has the Mega Evolution reverberation, but even still is unlike any existing Pokemon cry. So this would be potentially a new Pokemon, maybe a new Legendary, maybe a new Mega Evolved Pokemon. Again, I still think the A in Legends Z-A is going to be a new Legendary. I think that would make the most sense. It's going to be the opposite of Zygarde. As I've always said, Zygarde is at the end of the alphabet in terms of Pokemon, being Z and then Y. So I think they need to make a Pokemon at the start of the alphabet. So obviously it's currently Abra, but they need to make a Pokemon before Abra, so like AA something or AB and then something before R. And then that would be like the opposite of Zygarde. I think it'd be cool because it'd be like different ends of the spectrum. And so yeah, I think that's what the A Pokemon is going to be. It comes out summer 2025 apparently. Again, that is kind of the window that we're expecting to see it now, especially with the recent TCG kind of evidence that's dropped that we covered a couple of days ago. That's kind of implying more towards a summery fall release for Legends Z-A, and I don't know why it wouldn't be that now. I cannot see us getting a release early 2025, like January, like we did with Legends Arceus, especially because we haven't had a trailer since February, and I feel like if they were going to drop the game that early, I think they would drop a little bit more information about the game now. So yeah, like I say, the longer they hold off releasing a trailer or releasing news, the longer it's gonna be that the game comes out in 2025. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, summer 2025, I could see that. I just think the next couple of years for Pokemon is just gonna be really, really weird. I think 2026 is when it's going to get back to normal, so we'll get a Presents in 2026, they'll drop Gen 10, or they'll announce Gen 10, and then we'll get a Presents in like August, and then that will drop in like November, but we'll get like mini trailers on the build-up. I think that's when order is going to be restored, but that's obviously going to be for the Switch too. I think for 2024 and 2025, it's just a little bit weird, because there's obviously no Pokemon game this year, apart from Pokemon Pocket. Obviously, at the time I'm recording this, there's not been any like presents announced or anything, so obviously that's all different this year. It's just completely against what we're used to seeing, so yeah, I mean, summer 2025 sounds likely, but either way. Then it says, this is all I've got. I don't know when or where the trailer is intended for. It's just, that's it now. It's now being passed through non-English and non-Japanese localizations. I've never completed work on a trailer that's been released later than a month or earlier than a week after finishing, so I expect in that range. Well, this is obviously, they're kind of writing it, saying that it was, I guess, near enough finished on the 29th. You know, I'm recording this on what, around the 9th, 10th of August, so it's been more than a week. Could be a month though, could be something that drops at Worlds. Then goes on to say, so I'd expect it in that range. Bigger games tend to be closer to the heart, so I'd think this will fall on the sooner end of the calendar year. So yeah, I mean, for me, it just doesn't really seem very legit at all. I think with the first the first sentence made it sound really, really dumb. So yeah, I think this person's literally just got some models, probably thrown them onto a background. I don't really know where this background is, though. I don't know if it's like an AI background. That doesn't really look like a Pokemon game. Is it somewhere in Kalos? I can't really see. But yeah, I mean, hey, we'll have to wait and see, but it doesn't look very likely that this is going to be very, very real. So let me know your thoughts on this rumor. As I say, it's always cool seeing a gameplay image as well. That's why I like covering these kind of rumors instead of just your normal like 4chan rumor, because it just adds a little bit extra, a little bit something extra. But either way, I feel like they could have tried a little bit harder to make this look a little bit more legit. But either way, that's that. And then also, let me know your thoughts on everything else. What do you think Nintendo is probably going to be dropping or announcing at PAX? Or do you think it's just going to be demos for the already announced games? And then also, make sure to obviously do Beldum in a couple of weeks as well. But anyway, that's everything from me. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a great rest of your day, and until next time, peace.